Which graph shows the solution to the inequalities? They give you two inequalities and they ask you to select the graph. If you want, you can also graph it on the side and then compare your answers. In this case, I'm just going to graph it on the first one and see which is correct. For the first one, it's already on slope-intercept form. My y-intercept is 1, so therefore it crosses the y-axis at 1. So it crosses the y-axis at 1, so that one's fine. And my slope is negative. There's no coefficient, so automatically there's a negative 1 over 1 to make it a fraction. So it's down 1 to the right 1, down 1 to the right 1, down 1 to the right 1. Let's check the next one. Down 1 to the right 1, down 1 to the right 1, that one's fine. Negative 1, positive 1, down 1 to the right 1, down 1, that one's fine. Positive 1. So if you notice, all the lines are exactly the same. So we are talking about this line right here. Now I need to decide if I'm going to shade the top or the low side. This is greater than, so we're going to shade the top. If it's less than, then we'll be shading the bottom, the low side. So therefore, I'm going to be shading the top side. So if I look and I'm going to place up arrows on this one, and did it shade any part of the top section? No. So A is not an answer. For letter B, I'm going to place up arrows, and did it shade part of the top section? Yes. Letter C, I'm going to place up arrows on this line because we're shading the top, and did it shade part of the top section? No. And letter D, up arrows, and did it shade part of the top section? They did right here. So right here they did shade, so it's only part of it, so that one's fine as well. For the second one, I need to be able to leave the y by itself, so therefore I'm going to move my x to the other side. It's a positive, we can't say negative x, so I have 5y is less than or equal to negative x minus 5. I need to leave the y by itself still, so therefore I'm going to divide by 5, divide by 5, divide by 5. The 5's cancel, so y is less than or equal to, there's a coefficient of 1, so it'll be negative 1 over 5, x minus 1. Now remember, you only flip the inequality when you divide by a negative number. In this case, I divide by positive, so I did not need to flip it. But let's go and graph this. Negative 1, so let me use any of those two. Negative 1 is right here. My slope is down 1 and to the right 5, so my graph is fine. Negative 1 is here, down 1 and to the right 5. So both graphs, both lines are correct. Do they need to shade the top side or the low side? In this case, it's less than or equal to, so they're going to be shading the low. So from this line, I'm going to place down arrows. And did they shade any part of it? No. So if you notice, none of it is shaded. And I'll place down arrows. If you notice, that one's shaded. So that one got shaded twice, so therefore D is your solution.